Paranormal videos you might have missed. 6.
March 15, 2014. At this unexclosed old hotel in Glasgow, Scotland, a strange moment was caught on a CCTV camera. Around 12:30 a.m., a woman named Lisa was out looking for the ice machine. Well, that was the original plan at least. But as she was going down the stairs, out of nowhere, a dark, misty shadow suddenly appears in front of her. She described it as a dark haze mist with eyes, just a cloud-like shape of smoke, scaring the absolute daylights out of Lisa. Her heart jumped into her mouth as she ran back up the stairs in pure fear. All she wanted was some ice, but instead she got a heart attack and peed pants. She got back to her room and with trembling hands she packed her bags. Before this event, Lisa never experienced anything paranormal. And this event at the hotel spooked her so much that she has never returned since because she lives in fear of it happening again. And let's just say the rumors around Glasgow about this hotel being haunted might just be true after all.
Number 5.
Before we begin this next clip, I just want to apologize for the potato quality. A Japanese urban explorer set out into the wilderness, where he seemed to have come upon an old abandoned underpass. He decides to explore the underpass as it was in such a remote location. He sees some odd markings on the ground. He feels a strange sense of unease, but brushes it off as being paranoid as he was alone in the middle of nowhere. But all of a sudden, he starts to hear strange sounds coming from all around him. As he looks all around, he doesn't see anybody. But the loud noises are still echoing all around him, so he is very confused. And when you slow the footage down, a demonic-looking Asian woman can be seen on the camera, giving us that grudge bitch vibes.
お前を殺してやるこのクズ。貴様の肉を食らう。貸して殺してやる。
It looks like she is holding something above her head. Even stranger, the man didn't notice the figure at the time, but the noises were enough to make him get out of there. But once he rewatched the footage when he got home, he couldn't believe his eyes. To this day, he has never gone back to that location out of pure fear. And to be honest, I don't blame him one bit. This bitch is literally like something straight out of a nightmare. So, what do you guys think of this one?
Subscribe to Big Smoke while I'm Paranormal. We got Smash 40 lined up.
Number 4.
One Saturday night in Colorado, a bizarre moment was caught on a CCTV camera. Staying at the Stanley Hotel, a woman was walking toward her room while looking at her phone, when a faux plant in the corner of the lobby suddenly fell to the ground on its own. There was no wind, nobody around in sight, and no explanation why it fell suddenly the way it did. Confused, she stopped in fear as it frightened her. But then, something even stranger happened. Her hair lifted and blew as if a strong gust of wind had hit her from behind. Yet the air around her was completely still. Sensing something paranormal, she rushed to her room as fast as she could, locked the door from the inside, and stayed awake in fear until morning. And as soon as it got bright, she checked out of the hotel immediately. Until this day has never returned again.
Number 3.
A man in Casper, Wyoming, was experiencing poltergeist activity, so decided to install a CCTV camera in his room to catch it. One night, while he was sleeping, the door suddenly slammed shut with a force so strong that it physically shook the camera. Being woken up like that caused him to let out a blood-curdling scream, trying to confront whatever was there. But the camera showed nothing. Terrified, he continued yelling at the unseen presence before finally escaping the room. The incident left him shaken, wondering whether a restless spirit had been haunting him this whole time.
Number 2.
Around 9 years ago, a security guard was trying to pass some time on his phone while sitting on a chair late at night in Harlan, Kentucky, when something very strange happened. A chair beside the man suddenly moved all on its own, which caused the man to turn and look like. And then the chair moved again. Terrified, he began to stand up, but as soon as he did, the chairs went flying to the floor as if something invisible purposely caused it to happen. Panicking, he ran outside the building. Every hair stood up on his body as he fled in pure fear. He never returned to his job after this experience, quitting the very next day, convinced that place was haunted. This video was posted by TikTok user MillionMilesMark. In it, he sets out to explore an abandoned World War II bunker hidden deep within the French Alps. It was once a crucial part of France's mountain defenses, built as a last line of resistance in case of invasion. The bunker was where soldiers once watched for enemy movement, ready to shoot advancing forces. But that time is long gone. Now it has fallen into decay, becoming a maze of cold passageways, rusted steel doors, and hollow chambers carved into the rock. Armed with only 2 flashlights and his phone, Mark steps inside, his footsteps echoing off the damp walls. As he ventures deeper underground, almost instantly the light from the entrance fades. Every drip of water and distant sound reminds him why he shouldn't be there all alone. But still, he pushes forward, pushing all them paranoid thoughts to the back of his head. He then reaches a dark passageway leading to the bunker's lower tunnels, when everything takes a terrifying turn.
Y'a quelqu'un? Allô? Oh putain. Allô? Y'a quelqu'un? Vous me faites peur!
With loud, blood-curdling screams constantly echoing up from the lower levels of the bunker, Mark was insanely terrified. But he pressed on and kept carefully descending down. At times, he even called out into the darkness, trying to figure out who or what was down there. But the only response he received was that of an agonizing scream, along with distorted growling and demon-like noises. Whether driven by fear or curiosity, Mark still continued his descent.
I've got balls of steel.
Allô? Allô? C'est pas marrant comme la vie. Monsieur? Allô? Vous êtes qui?
Bonus clip.
At around 11 p.m., Hyderabad, India. A man was returning home after attending a friend's birthday party. While taking off his jacket, out of nowhere, a dark shadow appeared attacking him, lifting him off his feet, physically dragging him into his room by force. And later, when he showed the CCTV footage to his family, they were convinced that he had encountered a poltergeist. It's a super scary situation to be in, if this clip is true poltergeist activity, of course. It's hard to tell if it's real, but that's where you guys can tell me what you think in the comments.
I want to be a good boy.